Yeah, welcome in. It's a Wednesday. We've got home run bets to get to, and we've got the NBA playoffs to continue to roll. Hey, yesterday, pretty good. All right. Yesterday, remember, we hit our Alex Caruso ladder, cashed that one to the moon. That was just absolutely fantastic. And we hit one of our two FanDuel jacks, so we profited there. Not bad. Remember, Pete Crow Armstrong came through for us big time. We only needed one, and we nailed it at plus 600. This guy closed at a far worse number, too. So, good morning to everybody. Where's the Caruso? Give me the Caruso. That was the beauty right there. Yeah, we did bet the wrong Baldwin one. We did. Where the hell is? Oh, here we go. Come on. Our no sweater cashes. And then our 3+ cashes. So, yeah, when we win, we love to recap. When we lose, we recap too. But when we win, it's just a better feeling, isn't it? Let's do it again. Let's just do it again. What do you think? Today's Wednesday. Jalen Brunson under 27.5 points. For whatever reason, however you can get there, if it's he twists his ankle or if it's the fact that they're blowing the Celtics minus Tatum out or anything else in between, that's our play tonight. That's our number one play on the board tonight. And it's bet, or at least best bet for me, over at Onyx minus 105. You see, you got the 28ers around here. Let me just refresh and see if there's anything new. Yeah, see, I knew something moved with that. Let's see what else we have. Derek White under 3.5 threes. He's going to be launching. Well, he's not going to be in if they're down by 40. Plus 120 over at Onyx. Now, if you can get money down at Hard Rock, God bless you, because that's better bet over there at 125. We still get a really good deal here, better than all these other deals being offered down the street. And on top of that, makes some sense here. So Derek White. Now, we're not going to reverse ladder or anything like that. I was just looking to see if there was anything that popped up, any overs that we could take advantage of like we did with Caruso. And yes, we have a 50% boost that we're going to use for a 2-leg home run jack. And we've got a couple of things we're going to pop over on DraftKings. So it's going to be a busy little bit. But since we popped yesterday, I'm going to keep this thing going. You buy one, you get 150 off, right? So BOGO50, BOGO 50 gets you 50% off this month, which is May, and then 50% off the next month. All right. So that's 2 months you're coasting in with 50 because we're winning. I'm trying to give back to the community. That's my goal here. That's my only goal. Give back to the community. All right, nothing popping on my portfolio. Let's remove this and just see overall. The exchanges are going to be a little tricky because they're just going to be more of a name your own price. So if you're looking to ARB, if you're looking to just take advantage of maybe a better price overall, that's fine. But I'm scrolling. There you go. Jamison Tyon over 5.5 Ks. That's at no vig. Popping there. Luis Arias over 1.5 hits, runs, RBI also there. And we're just looking for an over somewhere that we can mess around with that's not at an exchange. All right. I'd rather do it at a book. That's fine. No problem. We're good to go. Points, rebounds, and assists on FanDuel for Christian Brown. That's a day out, but you can get ahead of this one. Should we? Shall we? Look, we'll come back to it and see if there's any CLV, see what we can get from. It's not a ridiculous edge here, but it's still something. And we know how much he's been involved in the minutes and on the glass specific, knock down a couple of threes, get to 21 PRA. That shouldn't be that difficult of an ask, right? Let's make it happen. All right. I'm going to put a half unit down on this one. Again, it's about CLV. Lofty has a great thread out on Twitter at Lofty_D where you should check that out. Just the value of CLV may not be in its immediacy as far as like, well, I won the bet or I lost the bet, but it's the fact that the books recognize you are going through a process to beat them. Long term, you will beat them. And that's what closing line value essentially is. So let's go to points, rebounds, assists. Christian Braun, minus 108. We'll bet it to win a half unit, and I'm good to go. 0.54 to win 0.5. See what we got on the old home run track. We got to put together 2 home runs on FanDuel. Is the no sweater back? I don't think it's back, by the way, on DraftKings. I have a 20% MLB parlay, and I've got these live boosts in baseball. So we're really looking at the early action right now on FanDuel. We're going to build a 2. I'm going to burn the 50%er on FanDuel with you, the family that's here. Let's go through the roll call. We got people popping in here. What's going on, Bill? Appreciate you big time. Joe is in the house. Patrick, good morning. Patrick, are you not betting these? I guess that's my question is like, what's going on here? Are you not betting these? Do you enjoy the company of the community, which is totally fine, totally great, totally fine? No, Patches, you're right. What was worse was my rebound call, not the 3 call. Love to see all y'all in the house here. It's just a beautiful sight. Wagon Sports, you too. You too. But come on, Patrick, are you not betting these? All right, let's see what we can find. We're going to go to player props. We're going to go to total home runs. And we're going to look through the earliest action we can. The cutoff is usually around 3:30 or so. Yankee Seattle might make it. All right, we'll see. As far as you got Will Warren on the hill, that's a sneaky K prop guy. Let's see what we can find. So what we're doing is we're just looking for green. Now, look, Jackson Holiday is not a guy I'm going to race to, although that's a fantastic number. You're getting him at 10-1, even FanDuel. But the problem is FanDuel's over it too. So, yeah, the true odds should be 723, but FanDuel's offering a good deal too. I want the only deal. I want to feel special. I want to feel unique, stand out like material here. Emmanuel Rivera is just not going to make it either for us on Onyx. Look, it's a fine bet. Go ahead and do it. What is going on? DraftKings popping a lot right now early on. Gunnar Henderson on DK. You know what? I mean, that's just a great bet. He's a little chalky, but you know what? Look at what we're getting back in return. So maybe we do a little MLB parlay boost on DraftKings too. What is this? It is it's a 4-legger. Are we going to put together a 4-leg bomb? Not really. But Gunnar is fine if you want to look at just an individual solo bet. I can't take credit in the sense of I'm not betting in. Carlos Correa. A lot of these guys popping on Onyx/DraftKings. There you go. You could fade Lars. Victor Spot. That's another one. Come on. Come on. We're just looking for green. That's all. It's a nice, calm morning. Hopefully you got your coffee. BOGO50, BOGO50 gets you in 50% off this month and 50% off the next month. Easy stuff. We're winning. We want you to win as well. Not a lot popping here on FanDuel. Look at this. Nothing so far popping on FanDuel. All we wanted to do, folks, was use our 50% profit boost. But what got wrong here? A lot of DraftKings opportunity. So maybe we are just going to build a 4-leg bomb. We'll have to bet him solo, of course, to turn to profit. Oh, man. Say it ain't so. I can't look at this. I can't. Now we're at 6:15 Eastern. Let me take it all the way back to the top, and let's refresh. And let's just build on whatever site is available to us. Drink your mug. Coffee, that's what we're here for. Nice little coffee bets rendition. Wow, I guess. I mean, I was looking at it for our short, and we pulled a guy in the short. I don't want to spoil it. Go ahead and check it out. I think, here we go. We're just going to have to go roll tide roll. Jackson Holiday? I mean, right at the start here, you see there's opportunity. So are we just going to bet a couple of guys in this game and roll with this parlay and make sure that it happens? Because both Holiday and Rivera are absolutely popping right now. Same game parlay is already at 120-1. Don't worry. Let's see what we can do here. All right. we'll take off as we go, but that's why I wanted to refresh. Gunnar Henderson, a little bit more realistic of a play here. He's going to stay on there for us because Gunnar is great. By the way, speaking of great, and then Carlos Correa, I had my son watch that Tony the Tiger commercial. And now he's asking all the time, Daddy, can I see the tiger on your phone? What tiger? It's great, tiger. He's just walking around saying, great, great. We don't have him eating Frosted Flakes. Don't worry. But it's only a matter of time before he turns that thing around. Okay, come on. Anything else we can get? It's just amazing. Like, he just loves it. He loves saying it. Say, how you doing, Teddy? Great. I'm great. And then he's like, Daddy, can I see the phone? Can I see the tiger on the phone? Alec Thomas, these are all long shot bombs here. We're going to have to originate. We're going to have to go through the process on our own. We'll come back to that and build some stuff in the NBA on DK. But right now, at least, yeah, look at this. We only have what? No, we have all four guys. It's not going to let us do this as far as the same game parlay, unfortunately, which is kind of unfortunate. All right. Whew. Those three are popping on DraftKings, and I'm going to bet them on DraftKings. All right. Now, here's the thing. As far as singles are concerned, these are long shots. All right. All four of these guys, same game. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stake these at $10 each, which is like a tenth of a unit each. All right. That's 0.4 units total. Patrick, if you're watching, even if Gunnar Henderson is the only one that hits, we're going to profit. All right? Just put him in there. These crumbs won't even let me get down $10 on Emmanuel Rivera, but that's fine. Everybody else I got the 10 down on. So those four, Jackson Holiday, Emmanuel Rivera, Gunnar Henderson, Carlos Correa. Long shot odds to go long each one of these guys in this early game. No parlay, no craziness right there. So speaking of parlay, let's go. We've got some boosts to look at, so we're going to go to the NBA playoffs right now. You got any questions? Let me know what's going on. Kevin, love it, man. Love it. Ashley, let's get it all. Every single piece of it. Let's do it. Yeah, we're trying. You got to hit up Rasa. That's the best thing, Steve, because you're everywhere, right? You're in multiple discords. You got to hit up Rasa. Ask Ben. Tell Ben and say, dude, Eitan told me specifically to ask you what's going on with the golf. Yes, Kevin, we're here. That's exactly what we're trying to do, my friend. We'll be back to the bombs in just a second, but we've got some boosts to take advantage of on DraftKings. 20% profit boost. Man, two of these guys are going to go yard today, at least. It's going to be insane. It's going to be absolutely insane. Knicks, Celtics, Warriors, Wolves. Let's just see what we got. All right. We're going to go to today. I'm just using the parlay builder. Check out Nathan Joyce. He's doing a fantastic job on Twitter, populating bets off the parlay builder, hitting those bets as well. And you'll see how easy it is to build these things successfully and profit over time. I mean, again, I'm just amazed. Like, damn, dude, this guy every day has got something he's coming out popping off the parlay builder. So I figured, all right, we should probably be on here as well. Let's do it. So again, we're looking at one game. We can't go across. We can't cross the streams. We got to do it one game. And if you're playing at home, you can bet now. If you use BOGO50, BOGO50, you got in 50% this month, 50% next month, and you're playing at home off the app. So let's add Kuminga. I mean, doesn't this make sense? Why pass the basketball? Julius Randle under 1.5 threes. It's a little bit of a reach there, stretch. Would you rather do points? No, I think I'd rather do threes. I think the guy can get to 23 without knocking down 2 threes, as crazy as that sounds. We don't have to. I mean, we can just look, right? We can just browse. Let's browse. Can't do PRA, unfortunately, but we can do assists. Again, no Steph here. What's happening? Okay. So we do have options, right? Right now, we're at Draymond under 5.5 dimes and Jonathan Kuminga under 1.5 dimes. That gets us to plus 294. Of course, that's going to be less than the actual price because we're going to get taxed. That's fine because we're also going to add a boost. So there's no big deal there. But you have to look at this and say, where are you going to go here? Are we going to fade Julius Randle? And if so, where is the angle? Is it threes or points? Both are viable. Both are good. You're getting a better edge, a better return, meaning the parlay itself is better if we fade Randle threes. But either way, these are tough ones, man. Like, either way, I get it. These are tough ones. From a volume sense alone, Randle's going to be a sweat. We know he's going to be a sweat. Yeah, do it. Do it. Do it. Yeah, let's make sure. Tyler, good question. I don't beg enough. I apologize. So I think what we do is just check. So if you're watching on YouTube, please just check to see if the like button is working. That does us wonders. It helps this show. I should be doing more of that, but I apologize. That's why we got good folks like Tyler reminding us, like, hey, does the like button actually work? Because what's going on here? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you're watching on Twitter, great. 274 I'm at with the correlation right now. Did something drop? Yeah, Draymond dropped to minus 145 as I'm flapping lips. See, this is why I don't beg for likes. We just lost some value with Draymond. It's not the end of the world. True odds. Actually, it might be. That might have moved it. We might be stuck going with Julius. Julius! Let's see what we got. Al Horford, by the way, is on the other side. Go Bear. We can't do PRA. All right. So we've got Kuminga. Or we could just go to the other game. Let's just go to the other game. Al Horford under 2.5 times. No Jason Tatum. Shoot. Old man, shoot. We did have the Jimmy Butler assist play. That wasn't there. All right. I just want to stay away from this Boston game as much as possible. So that's why I'm waffling, what have you. So let's start at the top. Tippy. All my people, Jimmy Kuminga. See, now we're back to our old situation here. We can't go PRA. Give me something. All right. We're rolling Julius Randle under 1.5 threes, and I'll see you in hell. All right. That's all I can say at this point. Kuminga assists is out. Draymond assists is out. What's in? Julius, pardon me. Jimmy Butler, let's start there. Under 6.5 dimes. Julius Randle under 1.5 threes, which means we get to make our own play up. We get to originate a third play here. We get to add one more play. It should be 303. We get it at 280 right now. We get to add one more play. So chat, open it up. Yeah, I mean, look, that's the thing, right? For a bunch of reasons, a multitude of reasons, he could finish under 2. And this isn't determining that. When we originate, when we try to determine what a good bet is, where we're trying to find some edge, some value as far as maybe predictive or just matchup or anything that we can look at, sure. But in the case right now, it's like the market is squeezed and said Julius Randle under 1.5 threes is actually a really good bet from a financial standpoint. I get it, though. It's not an easy one to swallow. And that's why I get it that we were kind of in this spot where it was like, yo, are we going to have to originate right now? And I think I'd rather do that. So we need one play in this game that's not Cat going over. Right? We already got, here's the thing. Come on. Need my phone. We already got Kuminga, right? Do we not just go back to Kuminga with points? We're off Kuminga on the board right now. Over 17.5 points gets us to plus 575. We boost that to plus 690. What am I missing here? We took 2 plays from the tool. Oh, no, Antonio, I appreciate you, man. I'm just happy that you're here. Jimmy Butler under 6.5 assists, under 1.5 threes. Let me ask you this, Antonio. Would you rather go points than threes? We do have points available. So I'll open it up to you. Both are good right here as far as like plus EV from the tools that we can just rip. But if you feel like points is better to fade than threes, like he could sneak 3 threes in but still stay under 23 points, I'm fine with that too. 100% okay with that. So you'd rather keep threes in there. Got it. All right. Threes under 1.5 threes there. And then we added, or at least I did, and hold your peace if not just Antonio, everybody else out there. We added Jonathan Kuminga over 17.5 points. No Steph makes a lot of sense. Plus 690. Plus 690. Yeah, that's it. Sign me up. Hit that like. Thanks, Steven. Appreciate it. We just built you a nice little 3-leg same game parlay. All right, we got to originate some home runs right now. We got to go back and look at FanDuel and say, what can we do here? How can we put together a 2-leg FanDuel option here to boost with 50%? Now, we loaded up on this Baltimore game earlier on. I don't know what's going on here. You've got Nola. I mean, look at this. The weather in Philadelphia is atrocious. It's been raining all night and day. Even though it's warm out, it's still wet. Sonny Gray, that barrel rate, even Aaron Nola, like there's a good opportunity to hit home runs in this game, in this ballpark with these pitchers. But I just don't know. It's so wet. It's so damp. Are we really racing to bet this game? Probably not. I don't know. Leibowitz is really good with the weather. We're doing the show at 9 a.m. Eastern during the week, and he's already got something already into with the weather. We got another guy too. Is it Pete? Always tapped in with the weather as well. I'm in Philly, but I've been outside twice. I'm about 9 miles north of the stadium. I also don't have a professional crew working diligently around the clock to keep this thing going. So I'm not positive, but I can pretty much tell you that water is going to play a role. It's going to be a little damp. I'm on the wrong day too. That should also help. What's wrong with me? Why am I such an idiot? No, I'm here. 6:15. The early game was Luzardo. That's what we needed. Sorry. I was like, what's going on here? The early game is Luzardo. Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely Eric Fetty who we need to target here. Oh, boy. I mean, are we going to go back to the well? We're going to boost. We're going to get the boost, but it's a matter of the solo shot here too, right? Fetty, you got the lefty right. I mean, it's just screaming Kyle Schwarber right now. It's absolutely just demanding that we bet Kyle Schwarber. Let me just see what the number is. It's really difficult to get in on this number. It's such a bad take, really. We can't just take it just because he's going to hit one. Again, I don't love the wind and wet, at least the wet. All right, Kyle Schwarber's plus 420 to hit a home run today. We have to bet that. If he's north of 4-1, we have to bet it. So Kyle Schwarber is our first one. We're going to bet 2 and boost the 2-leg parlay. You want to look around and see what other pitchers we can exploit. Cleveland is going to be a tougher one there. They have never seen Logan Henderson before. Gavin Williams, on the other hand, might be a guy to target. Absolutely. So let's keep Milwaukee in our thoughts right here. But I do want to move around a little bit in this San Fran game. Just tough ballpark to target here, unless you have a guy that's just absolutely giving it up. Neither one of these guys, even with the barrel rate at 9.4, Rodriguez is tempting. These numbers here are pretty good. That's number 2. So number 2 might be one of these guys at the top. Other last one here is Seattle. Luis Castillo. I mean, these are definitely guys you want to target. Will Warren, we've talked about him before. A guy can get you 9 Ks, give up 3 jacks. Yeah, it's probably this game here. All right. So if we just wanted to look at like where these guys are, okay. Castillo, right? You've got the righty matchup. Will Warren. It's going to be something similar here, right? So you could just target the best lefty hitting available option with the number. Okay. Let's just go and see what we have. Man, not bad. Not bad. We got Christian Brown in there as far as the over PRA, 20.5 PRA. We didn't ladder that one. All right. We're not going to get greedy on that. We can go back and do that. We nailed 4 dingers, long shot dingers over there on DraftKings for you. And now we're just originating on the way out our little two-legger here. Feels like this is too obvious. Like we kind of have to go to this game. Cal Raleigh's at 350. We're going to stay away from him. It gets a little interesting, gets a little dicey when you start going to Trent Grisham at 4-1. We talked about that lefty-righty matchup like that. Ben Rice, I mean, my goodness, what happened to him? Just disappeared, right? But he's been hitting the ball fine. Those two guys on the other side of it here, again, it's just taking advantage of Judge being in this lineup. It's either Polanco or Rodriguez that we're going to get some pretty good numbers on, right? I mean, Polanco might be the play at 5-1. I don't hate Julio here either. There's some really good options. Even righty is fine with me. So I'm down right now. I'm down to Rice or Polanco. Those are the two right now. Any thoughts, any concerns? Thinking about Harper. That's a really good one, Larry. That's a really good one. I think if you just look at the number right now, it's hard to ignore Kyle Schwarber or anything north of 4-1. But yeah, I mean, that's fine. This is basically a coin flip. You know, Polanco, the thing about Warren is the strikeout, but he's not striking out, right? So this is why I'm leaning Polanco in this game. The one area of success that Will Warren is going to find consistently is going to be striking out batters. You go up here and you look and say, all right, well, where are you going to get Polanco? He's not striking out, and he's certainly not walking either. So a lot of this is pitching to contact. The launch angle could be a little bit better, but he is just smoking the baseball. And on top of that, he's finding ways to get on the bag. So Warren's going to have to be extra creative. I don't think he has it. Now, look, the flip side is you've got Aaron Judge in a lineup. You've got Grisham and Rice above him. Like, this is just very difficult to pitch around either of these guys. It's probably going to be Grisham, I think, actually, over Rice. You know what? Now I just talked myself back into Grisham or Polanco. Grisham or Polanco? Do we flip a coin? Where's my kid? I need somebody to make a choice for me. I got no idea. I'm just lost. I'm locked. It's going to be Grisham. It was always Trent Grisham. Two guys at 4-1. Oh, man. Is Schwarber dropping? All right, 50% profit boost in there. Kyle Schwarber at plus 400. We're in. Trent Grisham at plus 400. We're in. And then the parlay at a quarter unit each. All right, across the board. This is it. You're in. Locked in. Appreciate you all being here as always. We're going to be back on Thursday. We just took care of you. Early action. The FanDuel 50% profit boost is a 36-1 two-leg legger. Kyle Schwarber and Trent Grisham. Early game for Schwarber. Earlier game for Trent Grisham. And then we locked in 4 of these guys over there. 4 of these guys over on DraftKings. Oh, and by the way, we gave you the Christian Braun look ahead. Anything here that you want to get in on the NBA? Is there anything that we can get to on the NBA that's live? A lot of stuff. Here you go. Under 1.5 threes for Randall and under 22.5 points. You could just same game parlay that. Again, points. You got it. Thank you. Thank you all out there. If you want to jump in, you want to play at home, that's fine. You can do that. BOGO 50. Otherwise, we will see you Thursday.